Hello, so my name is Rosie, and today we are going to learn a few of the most important idioms and phrases used in competitive exams. Right? Let's begin it. So, the first idiom on the screen is a piece of cake. The options are a tasty dessert, something easily done, part of someone's happiness, an accomplice, something so much messed up. So, a piece of cake means something that is very easy, something very easy, right? For example, cooking is a piece of cake for me. Solving sums is a piece of cake for me. Making drawings is a piece of cake for me. It means something that is very easy. So option number B is the correct answer, right? Next idiom is a hot potato. Now the given options are an angry person, a controversial group, a useless person, something hard or terrible to handle, a fat person. The answer is option number D. Something hard or terrible to handle, a hot potato. For example, the issue of the issue of Kashmir is a hot potato because if you try to solve it, it is very difficult and it is terrible to handle, right? It's a bone of contention between two countries. Yes, or we can just give many other examples like we can say this new politics is a hot potato, or the politics has become a hot potato these days, like something that is so controversial and it is terrible to handle, right? It is very hard to deal with it. Yes, the next sentence is the next idiom is a bed of roses. Now, the given options are a luxurious thing, a beautiful thing, simple solution, painful deed, easy option. We say na, a life, the life is not a bed of roses, right? We always say the life is not a bed of roses. It means life is not easy. Life is a bed of thorns. There are so many struggles and hardships that one have to face. So a bed of roses means a luxurious life. Life is not a bed of roses. It is not at all luxurious. If you want to survive, you have to thrive, you have to work hard, right? So option number A is the answer. The next one is when pigs fly. Have you ever seen pigs flying? No. So it is something that can never happen, right? So the given options are foolish matters, funny act, impossible, possible, or strange. The answer is option number C. That is, it is impossible. It means something that will never happen. You will get first division when the pigs will fly, right? It means it is impossible for you or some specific person to get first division, right? Or you can become a queen only when the pigs fly, right? The next one is miss the boat. Now the given options are miss the train, miss the chance, miss the conversation, miss the tragedy, miss the fun. Miss the boat means sorry, it means to miss the chance, to miss an opportunity, right? So you can say I have missed a boat by not buying the iPhone which was on discount last week. It means he missed the chance, he missed a golden opportunity, right? So the next one is zip your lip. Zip your lip. To be ignorant, like you know nothing. To be harsh, to be rude, right? To stay hush. Hush means quiet. Hush means quiet. And to remain foolish or to get hurt. Zip your lip means when you have to stay quiet. You have to stay calm. You have to stay mum. So option number C is the correct answer, right? You should zip your lip in front of your elders when they are speaking, right? I always zip my lip when people talk about politics or religion, right? So zip your lip when and where it is better to stay quiet, right? Next one is hold tongue. Hold tongue. The given options are used when telling people not to speak, to perform tricks, self control, get injured for people who are talkative. So hold tongue when someone asks you to stay calm, to stay mum. Do not talk anything because it is better to stay calm there. So option number A is the answer, right? I wanted to scream like you are a stupid, but I held my tongue, right? I preferred not to speak. Yes? So option number A is the answer for hold tongue, used when telling people not to speak. Next is catnap, right? Catnap, a long sleep, a silent sleep, a restless sleep, a dreamless sleep, a short sleep. Catnap means it's like a nap. And what is nap? Nap is a short sleep. Short sleep, nap means a short sleep in the afternoon. And catnap means a short sleep. It means you can sleep anytime. It is not mentioned, or it is not compulsory or mandatory that you have to sleep in the afternoon. Nap is short sleep in the afternoon, but catnap is not, right? So the meaning of this idiom catnap or phrase is a short sleep, right? Option number E is the answer. Next one is sea change. Sea change means a very big change, a grand change, like a massive change, like a transformation, a metamorphosis, right? The options are to see a change in oneself, an entire change in the plan, an outstanding performance, a striking change in appearance to appear before the given time. Option number D is the answer. Here we're not talking about any plan, right? Yes, striking change. Striking means outstanding change in appearance or in anything, right? So you can say, I have seen or I have observed a sea change in his behavior since his childhood. Like how he was as a child and how he is as an adult is completely different. There is a sea change, right? Next one is zip past. Zip past. The given options are to forget the past, to move rapidly, to move slowly, to be harsh, to be generous. I'll give you example and you will be able to understand the meaning. For example, his car zipped past ours. So zip past means to move rapidly. Option number B is the answer. To move rapidly, swiftly, quickly, right? Next one is fit of anger. Fit of anger. The given options are to beat someone badly to death, to control the anger, to display a very bad temper, often by screaming a lot, to cover up the damage caused, or not not to talk anyone because of anger. Not to talk to anyone because of anger. So here the answer is option number C. It means when you display or when you show a very bad temper and when you are screaming as well. You can say in a fit of anger, he you can say he offended him or he abused him in a fit of anger, right? Or a fit of anger can destroy, you can say, like fast relationships, good bonds, right? Next one is eat crow, right? Eat crow, to be non-vegetarian, to abuse someone, to kill someone, being proven wrong after taking a strong stand, or being dead. Eat crow. For example, I'll give you an example. He has to eat crow when he was fired by the company. It means being proven wrong after taking a strong stand. Or we can also say like to face insult as well, right? Okay, so option number D is the answer. Next one is on a silver platter. It means to be so rich, to be on the safe side, to be very lazy, to be happy always, to receive something without having to put in much effort. For example, it means that when someone gets benefits or advantages or something without making much efforts, without doing anything, right? For example, you can see he is He is the boss nephew, right? So he got promotion on a silver platter, right? It means that he did not have to make any efforts, and despite making any efforts, he got the promotion, right? To receive the like undue, you can say, like for example, favor, right? To receive something without making effort. So option number E is the answer. Next one is figure out. Figure out means to solve something or to clarify something, right? The given options are to measure, to clear up something, to estimate, to make someone out of the group, to be doubtful. Doubtful is not the correct answer. To make someone out of the group is also not the answer. To estimate is also not the answer. To measure is not. The answer is option number B, to clear something up. We have to figure it out, right? It means we have to solve it. We have to reach to the conclusion. We have to clear up something. We have to be clear in our mind, right? Please figure out what is the reason behind this incident. We can use it in any way. Next one is warm hearted. Weak and undercompelled, happy and cheerful, kind and sympathetic, angry and cruel, foolish and sane. The answer is option number C. Kind and sympathetic, warm hearted, who's very compassionate, who's magnanimous, right? We can say our new principal is warm hearted towards the children. It means he's kind and sympathetic. Or my father is a warm hearted person, right? Next one, backseat driver, right? An event that happens infrequently, a person who has a lot of experience, an expert of the subject, but advices. You know. So do you think lion will get something less? No, he will get the greatest or the largest amount or part of something. So the given options are share in profits of a company, the largest part of something, the smallest part of something, a lion's prey, none of the above. The answer is the largest part of something. For example, the eldest son received a lion's share in the property, right? I hope now it's clear to get the largest amount or part of something. Next one is not a spark of decency. Spark means not a tint of decency. Decency means like when you are decent, you are respectful, you are full of manners. The given options are no regret for a mistake, no manners, no affection towards animals, no respect towards elders. So it is not respect, or we are not talking about affection, or we are not talking about regret. It's no manners. Option number B is the answer. When someone have no manners at all, no decency, no manners, no respect towards others, nothing, right? For example, the way he speaks to his elders shows that he does not have a spark of decency, right? Next one is wild goose chase. Goose means like it's a wild animal. And so can you catch a wild goose? If you run after it, if you chase it, can you find it? Can you catch it? No. So it is something when you make useless efforts, right? Okay, let's read the options. The first option is to search for a wild goose, to chase one's dreams passionately, to achieve something with complete dedication, a foolish and hopeless search for something unattainable. Unattainable that you cannot attain, that you cannot get it, right? Or to do something badly or cheaply. The answer is a foolish and hopeless search for something unattainable, right? So a wild wild goose chase, and you are just you want to go abroad, and you have no skill, you have no net, you have no education, so it's just a wild goose chase, right? Okay. Next one is to kick the bucket. It means to die. Given options are to die, to take a bath, to lose control, to get angry, to shout with anger. To kick the bucket means to die, right? You can say his grandfather, his grandfather kicked the bucket last night, right? The next one is I can't afford this purse. It costs me an arm and a leg. Now, an arm and a leg. It means something that can be found rarely, something very expensive, something very cheap, something that is easily available, none of the above. Why can't I afford it? Because it will cost me an arm and a leg. It means something that is very expensive, right? Nowadays, if you go for any course or you want to do any diploma, it will cost you an arm and a leg, right? Next one is his birthday was supposed to be a surprise. I can't believe you let the cat out of the bag. So his birthday was supposed to be a surprise. It means someone just spoiled the surprise. So let the cat out of the bag. What is the meaning? To let the pet roam around freely, to liberate someone, to try to save someone from a disaster, to make someone subordinate, to accidentally reveal a secret. This is the answer. It means when you reveal a secret or when you disclose a secret accidentally, by mistake, unintentionally, right? Yes. So option number E is the answer. Next one is, Joan has been promising to paint the house for 5 years. Maybe when pigs fly. So you already know what is the meaning of the word when pigs fly. An expensive possession, when someone gets a possession of something, something that will never happen, something that will never begin, something that will never start, something that will never happen. Option number C is the answer, right? Next one is, uh, it will kill two birds with one stone. I need to sign some papers at Jenny's school. Anyway, so I'll pick her up for you too. Sorry. To kill two birds with one stone. It means when you are doing two things at the same time. Suppose you want to go to the market and now you want to buy some clothes. And instead of buying clothes, you also bought clothes and you also bought groceries for home. So you did two tasks together, right? So to perform two tasks at one time, to kill two person at once, to make double progress at one time, solve two problems at once, to lose two things at one time. The answer is option number A. When you perform two tasks at one time, right? Okay. Next one is I don't really like going out to bars anymore. I only go once in a blue moon. It means I do not go there frequently or quite often. I go there rarely, seldom, right? An event that happens every week, an event that happens in 15 days or a fortnight, an event that happens seldom, an event that never happens, an event that happens when full moon appears. So option number C is the answer. An event that happens seldom, rarely, rarely, not frequently, not in every week or fortnight, or not when full moon appears. Or you can say, he visits me once in a blue moon. It was quite seldom, quite rarely. Next one is I'm sorry, I can't come into work today. I'm feeling under the weather. Under the weather means, for example, like nowadays the weather is changing and people are getting sick, right? So the weather is good. It seems as it will rain. To feel if under such suspicion, to not feel well, to be doubtful about the. Okay, the answer is option number D. To not feel well. I'm not feeling well. I'm sick, so we can say I'm feeling under the weather, right? Next one. They tried to cut corners while installing the pipes for the house, and now we have leaks only 1 month after purchasing it. Cut corners means when you do something so hastily, so quickly that you have destroyed. You have destroyed it, right? So the options are to reduce the mass of material used, To be economical, to be wasteful, to be grateful to someone, or to do something badly or cheaply. When you do something badly or cheaply, it means you are cutting corners. And it is not a good habit to cut corners. We should do our work properly, meticulously, scrupulously, and with utmost dedication and sincerity. Right? Next one is, we missed our flight to Paris because the connecting flight was late. And to add insult to injury, they made us pay for the new ticket as if it was our fault. To add insult to injury. For example, it means someone gave good loss, right? So it is like making the situation worse, right? To making it more bad. The options are to be compensated. Next one is to make a situation worse, to be reprimanded, to be praised, to be ruined. Reprimanded means when to rebuke, to scold, or so here the answer is option number B. When we are making the situation worse, we are aggravating it, right? Okay. Next one is, I can't wait to see you performing on the stage tonight. Break a leg. Now, what does it mean, break a leg? Good luck, often said to actors before they go on stage. Bad luck, often said to enemies before they go for some good work, to fight bravely, to sing well, to perform the best of someone's capacity. So, break a leg. It is like shake a leg. It means like when you are wishing good luck to someone, when, especially to actors when they go on the stage, right? That is break a leg, right? Okay, last one is, Jane is just never on time to work. It is really annoying. Oh wow, speak of the devil, here she comes. Speak of the devil, here she comes. We say like, um, शैतान को याद किया और वो हाजिर हो गया, right? So it means the same thing. So the person you were talking about actually turns out to be angry. The person you are talking about actually turns out to be happy. The person you are just talking about actually turns up at that moment. And the person you were talking about actually turns out to be celebrating. Turns up. What is the meaning of this phrase? Is verb turn up. Turn up means to be present suddenly. To be present suddenly or unexpectedly, right? That is why here the answer is option number C. Like for example, we were talking about a particular person and that person suddenly comes. Be present at the same moment, right? So I hope I answered all of your questions and clarified your doubts. Thank you so much.